What's up guys, Ricky here, back with another Arckit video. Today we'll be building Passive House Model 4. Over the past couple weeks I've been kind of prototyping a lot of low energy housing for kind of just going over my ideas. I've been taking these models outside, doing daylight studies, kind of really understanding hyper efficient architecture. So to begin, we have our base plate right here. It's a pretty decent size because we'll be designing kind of like a little tiny home. So let's go ahead and use our 6 plate, and we're going to stack 4 of these next to each other. So create a 4x6. So a pretty decent size home. And then on the exterior, what we'll be doing is we'll be using our 5 plates, going 3 sections out. We'll have another 5 plate along the outside. So this right here is going to be the footprint of the home. All of this is going to be exterior. So this would be like surrounding garden space, mostly like sidewalks. I'm thinking this will be an exterior patio in the back. This will be a route along the side. So if you, instead of going through the house to get to the backyard, you can go along this path right here. So we'll make this a little bit bigger and include a angled edge along this side right here. So let's start off in this back corner. We'll put a corner wall, and we'll go and accent it with a window. And I think right next to this, I'm going to put a window here, and right here will be where the kitchen would be. So we'll go and form that wall. So you'll have your kitchen range along that wall right there. We'll corner it off and put our front door. So what I'm thinking is that you'll walk in. This will kind of be a living space right here. You'll have your kitchen, dining area right here, and you can then open up and expand to have a patio if you're accommodating more people or you just want more space in general. So we'll go and make this completely glassed off. I kind of like that. And I think right here we'll be including a bathroom area. So let's go and kind of corner that off. And over here, I think will be the closet for the master bedroom. So kind of get all of those spaces aligned already. So this will be a small closet. We'll go and put a door in front of it. And then right next to it will be the bathroom. So thinking about efficient use of space. So right here, we have kind of, the bathroom right here. This would be where the shower is, master bedroom, closet, and just general storage. The kitchen, again, is going to be along this wall. You'll have a dining area right here and living room right here. So for this model, I'm going to, instead of making everything kind of one giant open space like a studio, I'm going to divide out the master bedroom. So we'll go and block that off to create a separate room right there. So kind of creating a 1-bedroom apartment layout, but in a single tiny home. So I'm going to go ahead and place a window right here. So if this window and this window are open, you get a cross breeze directly along this main corridor hallway. I'm going to place a solid wall here and corner it off like so. And we'll have one window right here for the master bedroom. So I really like how this is laid out. This is very symmetrical on this side. This is a little bit off kilter, and then this is very well balanced right here, and then same with this side right there. So I guess I'll go ahead and wall off the patio. So we have a railing piece that will include, and we'll just kind of go all around up until there. We don't really need to rail off the entire walkway, just kind of this own section right here. I think I'm going to do more of these videos where I'm talking. I'm starting to get used to building and talking at the same time. And yeah, so here is our backyard space. So you'd be able to open up this to expand into this area. And I think that's awesome so far. So Right here will be that living room area. This is just one giant open space, so living room, dining room, and kitchen. And then we have a bedroom kind of singled off here. Bathroom is easily accessible to both. This partition kind of keeps some privacy on this side. You could possibly, you could put a bed in this corner and then have a kind of like an office desk in front of this window. So pretty multi-purpose in that aspect. And here's that storage closet for the corner of the home there. So to kind of prepare for the roof, I'm gonna go ahead and place these connectors all the way across. And yeah, we don't need to do every single wall. So we'll only get the exterior. That way we can go and mount the roof. I think, yeah, the roof sections come in 3. So this piece right here in the middle is going to need to be angled to accommodate the truss. And yeah, so we'll go along down this side. So our gable is going to go along this edge right there. So there'll be an open space on either end of the house that you can possibly get windows or additional lighting if needed. I'm curious to, when I'm done with this model, take it outside to perform some daylight studies. I'm starting to do that recently with the models. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take this across. So right here across from this side, we need to put the angled tiles. That way we can get the truss all good to go. And I think this is the last one. All right, perfect. So we can go ahead and start placing the truss across. So we have our truss number 1, which goes right here. Truss 2 right here, so we'll have our roof tile go across there. Back to back right here to start the next roof tile, and then right there on the edge. So I really like this layout. Very simple, easy to follow, pretty spacious, and you have just a small corridor there to kind of break up the 2 spaces between public and private, and I really like that. We'll go ahead and, do I have another? Yeah, all right, so let's go ahead and tile this exterior. Might as well just do it real quick. I'm gonna cut to when I'm done, so I'll see you in a sec. All right, awesome. So I just completed tiling. I left a few open spaces in the tile because that's where I'm gonna put some landscape features. I've 3D printed some trees that will go in these spots right here. So that'll come at the end. So I think for the exterior, this part of the house will be, I envision, kind of like a wood. The whole house will be kind of wood. This is what I envision the south side. So over here's the south, here's the north. So along this south edge, I'm gonna have these mounted green walls that will go on the exterior of the house. So I see this as kind of like a modular construction. So this is 4 feet by 8 feet, so kind of the same size as a SIP. And so with these SIPs, you can have wall-mounted exterior green walls. So I'll be basically pinning these. Let me zoom in real quick so you can see that. So I have this thing right here. This is a 3D printed piece right here that I'm just holding against this wall. And yeah, this is glass. There won't be really glass. This is just what I envision to kind of easily hold this in place along the outside. And then so behind this, on this wall, there is going to be a green wall. So what we can do is we have these architectures that are included with most of the kits. So I've pre-cut out these grass panels, and so we'll insert a piece of grass there and then place our green wall on top so we get that really nice finish. So I'll go ahead and do that for this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall, and then this wall right here. So we have 6 walls, and I'll cut to that when I'm done. All right, so I just mounted all 6 green walls. We have a green wall right here along this edge, and then right here and right here. So these are a little bit wobbly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock them down with these connector pieces just to kind of make the model a little bit cleaned up and ensure nothing kind of moves in the process. I'm just going to put a bar right here to lock this entire wall assembly down. Come on. All right, right there. Nice. All right, so that's pretty locked up. These will kind of fall into place when I start setting the roof on. So yeah, I've included kind of these green walls on this side. I'm starting to use a lot of green walls in my design as kind of like a passive sustainability feature. So this is on the south side, so they get plenty of light from the sun to grow. Natural lighting is really awesome. And so in the summertime, they act as kind of a wall shading device. So all the plants are, you know, all green, kind of blooming, growing. And then during the end of the fall and the winter, when they start dying away, they start exposing the wall to any sunlight. So it'll help kind of cool the home down in the spring and summer, and then warm it up back in the fall and winter due to the seasonal change with something like this. So this house I envision in kind of like a seasonal atmosphere or environment. So I'm thinking around, I currently live in Washington, D.C., so any kind of eastern United States, mid-eastern area. So that's where I see kind of a home like this being especially functional. So along this side right here, I'm going to be including these wood paneling across the edge and along this. So I'll cut back to when I complete that. I already have these pre-cut panels that I'll just stick on with the adhesives. All right, so I just applied the adhesives all along kind of this edge here. So this would be the north side of the home. So this is the wood paneling on the outside, and that goes all across this half of the house. Theoretically, it would extend across the entire house, so the whole house would be made out of this, and you would just have mounted green walls on this exterior to help kind of cool or heat up the wall as needed. And so I think it looks pretty good. I think we're ready for the roof, and then we should be pretty much done with this little home here. So with the roof, we have these roof tiles. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly tile. There's a this ways up, so we have to make sure we follow the instructions. And so that'll go right here and right here, and we basically tile this straight down on both sides. So I'll come back when that is complete. All right, so we're just about completed the roof. There we go. Very nice. Tiled on both sides. We got these roof stickers. This is kind of just traditional siding. I see these possibly being integrated solar panels, kind of with like, you know, a future outlook, where solar panels kind of just blend in with the roof. So we can do that for both sides. Yeah, looks awesome. All right, awesome. So here is our home. We got everything all set up and placed. Stickers peeling up a little there, so I'll have to fix that. So all that's next is to put some of our trees. So I think I'll put a small tree right here. I'll go put a medium tree on this side right there. And then on the other side, we'll have big tree, medium tree, big tree. So we'll place the big tree right here, medium tree right next to it, and a large tree over here. And then we'll go and fix our tiling real quick. And that's it. There's our final model. I think it looks really awesome. Nice and simple home, probably for a single individual or a couple. Maybe one kid or so, you could possibly break up the space to kind of cater to that way, but it's a pretty simple home, kind of designed and made to be off-grid. and fully self-sufficient. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned a little bit of concepts, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.